Welcome back everybody. A new trailer for The Last Jedi titled Awake dropped last night, and to my surprise there were a lot of new shots we hadn't seen before. So let's start off with Luke entering the Millennium Falcon. Now a lot of people have jumped to the conclusion that Luke will leave Ahch-To due to this shot here, and I for one sure do hope he leaves and rejoins the fight. It would be kind of anticlimactic in my opinion if he remains on the island. But what I think is happening here is Luke is having a look around, here's Rey with his father's lightsaber, and she arrived with Chewie on the Millennium Falcon. Now the expression I think Luke has on his face is one of grief. This was Han's ship. He's probably just learned that one of his best friends ever was killed by his own son in Kylo Ren. Looking around the cockpit here probably brings a lot of memories flooding back. Maybe even remorse he couldn't do more to save his nephew, which in turn would have also prevented Han's death. A nice shot of Kylo's lightsaber. And now we have a nice wide shot of Snoke's throne room with Snoke sitting in his throne. It was confirmed in a companion book that there would be 8 Praetorian guards, and lo and behold 8 there are. There's that strange device there off to the side which first popped up in a toy set. I've already discussed some of the possibilities in a previous video, from it keeping Snoke alive to amplifying his powers, maybe even being a torture device. General Hux is present. I imagine that Snoke would have to have the utmost trust in somebody to let them anywhere near his proximity. It shows us that General Hux is a valuable asset to him and his plans. Now Snoke's voice here is very interesting. Darkness rises and light to meet it. Now if you have the time, go back and listen to that line again. As he says darkness rises, he sounds at peace, aristocratic even. Some of that British theatre-like presentation comes through from Andy Serkis. But when he says, and light to meet it, he reverts back to that menacing voice from The Force Awakens and the second trailer to The Last Jedi. So Snoke seems to be calm and at peace in the dark, but agitated with the light. Now that's a bit of a departure from the Sith. The Sith were all about passion and using their emotions to fuel themselves and amplify their Force abilities. Has Snoke found a new way? Has he found peace and tranquility within the dark side? A new shot of Luke contemplating something. And Rey swings her lightsaber in what seems like frustration and anger. The Millennium Falcon shooting down a TIE fighter over Crait as we see Finn yell his approval. A new shot of Leia looking like she knows a lot of people about to die. The Millennium Falcon busting out of that crystal cavern system, and Rey preparing to face somebody in the rain with what I guess is probably her lightsaber at this point. So some people think this scene is connected to this one of Luke lying down on the ground and saying to somebody off screen, this is not going to go the way you think, especially proponents of Rey turning to the dark side. Now the more likely scenario is what Making Star Wars reported a while back. Kylo Ren is supposed to storm the island at night during a storm. So this is most likely Rey about to face off with Kylo Ren, but hey, who knows? Editing is a hell of a thing. There you have it peoples. Everybody seems to be woke in this new trailer. What did you guys think? Leave your thoughts down below. To stay updated with the channel, hit that notification bell. Thanks for dropping by and for the continued support. Don't forget to like, share, sub and all that good stuff. And until next time peoples, see yous.